services, a player that is significantly transforming learning. And we have Mr. Virendra Singh with us, who will be walking us through the journey, the transformational journey of digital life services, and how the company is making a big leap in the education industry, transforming the way students learn. So hello Mr. Virendra, how are you?
I'm fine.
How was your day, sir?
Very fine.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, sir, for taking out time from your busy schedule. So, sir, can you please walk me through your personal background first?
See, I have served this industry for more than 35 years. I'm from IT background and served for many companies like Asus, AMD, and many other companies who are working for the different projects or IT projects. I'd worked for a graphic industry, I'd worked for a corporate serving industry, and I'd worked for a motherboard industry. So we have very good like combination of computing, graphics, and many other things, designing and all. From education background, I'm a commerce student, but also I've done a software diploma. So I understand software very well. So for designing any product, you need a software part, you need a computing part, and designing part. So all three combinations really help me to design anything and to finish any solution.
Great. So, Mr. Virendra, you were having a wonderful corporate career back then. So, abruptly, what came to your mind? Like, what was the inspiration to start Digital Life Services?
Actually, in 2017, we did a small education project with Delhi government. And first time I got an interaction to see the classrooms, the current classroom, because though I had left class in 1999, actually, 1991. Wow. So for me, it was just, I was going to the classroom after 25, 28 years. So when I seen there, then I found there are so many possibilities. But we were not able to do anything, maybe lack of solutions. Solutions in terms of software, solutions in terms of hardware. Now, this is a chicken and egg story. Which will come first? A software will come first or a hardware will come first.
Right. You
cannot make a solution without software and hardware combination. Suppose you have to run a Windows, so you need a hardware, a laptop, a computer, or a tablet, or something like that. You have to test it. So you need a hardware and a software combination. So there were lots of possibilities of software, there were lots of possibilities of hardware. So that really clicked my mind that we can do lots of things in the education. And we started this in 2018, then I resigned, 2018 I resigned from that company, and I decided that I will do something good in education. And we developed few hardware, and we were struggling for the software because we were not having software. Though I'd spent my entire life in the hardware, so I developed the hardware very fast. So in 2-3 months I had a hardware in my hand. But there were not software. So I asked some company to give me a software. There was an X company. There's a very interesting story behind that. So I asked that. So I asked that X company to give me the software, but they said they are selling to a company at a very high price, at a very large volume. So they cannot give me the software. At that time, software availability was a big challenge. And then I checked that to whom who are other players who are selling software. Then I found there is no software available. I was very surprised that in this industry there's no software available if anybody wants to buy it.
Education industry.
In education industry. And whatever the softwares are coming are from China and from other countries. In India, nobody have that software. I tried my best to do it through my friends and all those things, though we were not able to do it. Lack of resources, lack of funds, lots of all the things. So I had a hardware at that time, and I tried to sell it. tried to sell this with the help of the Chinese software or Korean software and all, but the way I was willing to do it was not happening.
It was not meeting your vision, the Chinese product.
No. What I was thinking that I need to give some value addition in this digital education was not coming. So I just kept that in the box. Okay, let's not do it, because we are lacking on the software. Then we worked on the distance learning. Same hardware. We started the distance learning. How we can be live. This is before Corona.
Okay.
Then how we can connect the classrooms. There also we faced many issues because of the hardware and software both. But on that distance learning, the challenges were less on the software side. There were many open source softwares were available. We faced a challenge over the how to go live stream, right? How we can do live stream at that time were only with the YouTube or with the Facebook and all these people, right? So how we can connect a teacher and a student from all across the world. So teacher might be in Dubai or maybe in India or maybe somewhere else or maybe some small city, and how the students can be connected with that. So I bought a live streaming server with my own hard-earning money, what savings I had, and we established an app. That app was very helpful for the teachers who want to teach people online, and they want to connect different people. Like if there is a coaching center in Rohini and want to connect all other Delhi students from other region or maybe some outside Delhi, so he can connect those students. But people were not ready to adopt it. Maybe we were very fast and people were not ready to adopt it. But there were some people who really adopted that. Right? Out of 100, only 3 or 4 were ready. So we have to find those 3 or 4. Right? And in between, we tested many hardware, cameras, and all those things. Those were lying in our stocks, and people were not buying those. So orders were less, and solutions we had ready, but we were not able to sell those. Suddenly, then Corona came.
Right.
That really forced people to adopt that. And distance learning was a truth at that time. With the distance learning, all the students and teachers were ready to accept that. So, that was the reality.
So at a time when every other business was at the back foot, your business was booming.
Yeah, at least the people who had seen our solution, they were calling us that I need your help to connect my students. How you can help? So we did it. We did it very well at that time, and during that year we established, and we never thought that we'll grow so fast. So we established more than 500 classrooms in 365 days. And we earned good money there. We earned good capital there. We made a good capital. Then we started the company, and very first year we did 25 crores business.
Wow.
That was a game changer. So at that time when we had a capital, then we developed more hardwares, and we found that things are changing. There were some teachers who were not willing to buy digital board. How they can be live? So we were giving them a solution in 50,000 rupees that you can be live and you can do a teaching on the normal whiteboard also. So we were giving them those solutions. So they really liked those at that time, and we got a very good response out of that. And those 2.5 years really helped teachers and students to learn online.
So in 15,000, that was sort of a compact 50,000. That was a compact digital classroom.
In that you'll get a PC, you get a camera, you get a microphone, and some other softwares, and many things were there. And we were also in that installation charges were also included. So they used to send us money, and sometimes we had supplied them on the credit card bills so that they can do the EMI. Some teachers we give them at easy EMI options. Okay, you pay in 3 parts, but you start. those who were very keen to take it. We really helped all those teachers at that time.
Wonderful. So, Mr. Virendra,
I've seen that the coaching institutes who were having around 40,000 students, 30,000 students, those were struggling due to rent, struggling due to students are not able to connect, and many things. And suddenly they shift on what we have suggested to them, and they started learning, and they got all the students back to their kitty and all, and really transformed the things, and they got recorded lectures. Then they understand what is the strength of the digital learning actually.
Right.
And that really helped us to grow fast, and we earn good money. And at that time, hardware was the major business rather than solution. Solution we had already. So, but we slowly shifted to hardware then at that time. And now, last year we did 110 crores, and this last year we did 310 crores business. So now we have a big plan. We are one of the leading hardware manufacturer in India, and we are OEM supplier. We are giving to many other brands in India, and this year we have a plan to cross 500-600 crores if possible, if God give us a good chance.
Definitely you'll do with this, all these good
idea is to serve. Now, if I see 4-5 years back, the situation is now totally in our favor. 5 years back, the software which I was struggling is in my hand now.
Right. Mr. Virendra, I have just one question right here. As you mentioned, so today, digital life services stand at a whopping revenue of 315 crores, right? And as you mentioned, it all started with the rejection from a company that neglected to offer software because of XYZ region. So imagine if you got that software from that particular company, where would you imagine yourself now?
So I was just discussing the interesting story. So that company who never supplied us, right? They are now struggling with their software, and we have a new software which is now adopted by that customer who was buying from him. So the big customer who was buying from them is now my customer, and he's buying my software.
It is like a Lamborghini, a Ferrari.
So we designed a software considering that company software was best, and we added a much more powerful tools in that. And now that company who was buying that company's software is now buying our software. So that is really a good feeling factor for us, that we did something, that we have changed that customer also.
Right.
Now we have launched this software, Mannat whiteboard software, India's first whiteboard software. So I'm not trying to sell that for the money. I have given to all the people. We have actually clubbed the content and the whiteboard together, and we have added much more powerful tools in that, like Google search, like contents, like you can search any image, you can search any video. More than 15,000 images are there, more than 3,000 3D objects are there, more than 20,000 images are there. Videos are there, and then you see we have a plan to convert those videos into different languages now. Okay. Right now we have launched with the English and Hindi. Then my idea is to convert into more 20 languages, regional languages in India. So idea is to give to India a software which can be adopted by anyone in the classroom at a very reasonable price. Then only the digital education can flourish.
Absolutely, that is actually the mission of.
Right. So idea, the companies who are selling a monopoly kind of thing only for one customer, they are not giving to others. That is I would say there's a cruelty actually. You're not giving to India what they need.
Absolutely.
So we have just launched this. We have sold 5,000 pieces in few days only. So the now new things are there. Dynamics of the markets are changing now. People need to accept that. You see, every day we have a new mobile phone in the hand, right? Chat GPT is there. 5K is coming, 8K is coming, new video formats are coming.
60 is also.
So everything is changing now. If we will not adopt those with us and will not offer to the customers or to the society, how you expect that society can accept? Nobody is there to offer them. So if you offer them, definitely they are going to adopt it.
Okay. Mr. Virendra, you just like the challenge you mentioned, what were the other challenges in your way to this entrepreneurial stint when you started Digital Life Services?
Many challenges. Funds were there, but with the God grace, we earned a good in that, and we had created our own capital. When we started, the corona was there, and we faced many challenges to bring hardware from China and all those places.
Okay.
That really encouraged me to build up hardware in India. So now earlier we used to buy motherboards from China, now we are building our own. Earlier we used to buy cabinets from them, now we are building our own. We have our own software now. Now we are putting a much bigger plant around, you can say, 30,000 square yards in Punjab for making a digital board.
Manufacturing unit you're settling up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so challenges were there at that time on the pricing. Challenges were there for availability of the hardware, of the software. Now we are much more powerful in terms of hardware sourcing. आत्मनिर्भर जिसको बोलते हैं, आत्मनिर्भर भारत. So now we are independent. Now we are capable to do anything. Now we have EDLA. Now the new concept EDLA is coming. EDLA is a Google certified programs where you get all the Google apps and all. Right. So licensing issues are getting solved. We need mobile device management things, right? How to manage so many classrooms. So how to give a cheaper content, how to add 3D objects, right? How to search Chat GPT. All those things are there. So now we are ready with many things. We have a factory, we have a software, we have a hardware, we have new designs. Many things we have. So we are ready to fire now, and already we are contributing more than 30% market share in India in terms of digital hardware education.
30% market shares.
Digital hardware, digital education hardware, जो अपनी for all the classrooms and all. This year we have crossed more than 200K units we have sold. Those were installed in different classrooms. Right, so our reach is now more than 200 classrooms in India. There are around 600K, 6 lakh classroom hai, but our reach is now more than 200K classrooms.
Wonderful. So, Mr. Virendra, I would like to know, since you have already worked with Asus, like Asus and AMD also. So back then, what were your biggest learnings while working there, and how are you incorporating them today? How did they help you starting your own
I really
business?
learned many things from AMD and from ATI, where I was there. And I really helped me to understand the chipset, the strength of a chipset in any solution. If you have a right chipset with the right solution, that really helped you. For me, it was like a biggest learning at that time. Working with Asus really helped me to understand the motherboard and the costings and designs and all, what can be done on motherboard side. For any electronic device, chipset plays a major role. So what are the capabilities for that? For example, iPhone 15 have a new chipset.
Right.
iPhone 12 have a different chipset, right? So there are lots of difference between the camera, which iPhone 15 can do,
Overall
but
performance.
12 cannot do, right? So those software operating system is same, but you click the picture, the enhancement, the powerful, the battery backup, all goes change. So that is a chipset. The chipset capabilities are there. So understanding a chipset for your solution is very much required. So ATI really helped me, ATI and AMD really helped me to understand how a chipset can be powerful for your solution. So AMD ने actual में AMD और ATI ने मुझे graphic industry and computing capabilities को सिखाया, how we can do all those things. And now we have all the solutions ready, like we have live streaming PC, we have OPS ready, we have mini PC, all in one, all those things are ready with us, right? So the business is growing and really helped us to grow, to make more and more solutions for our customers.
Okay, so Mr. Virendra, like since there are so many other players in the market, so what do you consider your unique selling point of digital life services?
Digital life services is a leader in technology. We do innovation and we deliver. People do innovation, they're not able to deliver.
Right.
We have strength of more than 700 channel partners across India. Whatever we develop, we know how it can go to the channel. We have a right strategy for the marketing, servicing, sales, and how to push the product. Like we bought this software and we sold 5,000 licenses in 1 week. All done. Everybody adopted that.
Right.
So we created a hype in 3 months. We shown demos to all the partners, given them demos, all things we did it, and then finally when the product comes, everybody bought. Same thing, like we are coming with the EDLA. EDLA solution is coming. So everybody is ready now. All the partners. And we already have more than 30,000 RFP order in our pocket.
Wonderful.
So once it will be launched in July, then we know that from July to next March, we have to supply 30,000 pieces. So we are ready with the supply chain, we are ready with the product, we are ready with everything. So more sales, that means more technical support is required. So we are ready to hire more people. So all the planning, strategy, all things are there, really help us to achieve our goals and targets.
Okay, and one more thing has been seen that especially in rural areas, the outer part of India, where education, where teachers are also struggling to reach out to students, and so are the students. They are not technically that much capable of learning a live setup. So how are you making your setups easy for everyone, for a teacher who has the knowledge but not the technical one?
My pain started from there only. Actually, I brought up in Jharkhand, Bokaro, and I had a pain that we don't have those facilities which metro students used to
Metro
get.
cities.
Like metro cities. Delhi, Bombay, Kolkata, Bangalore, Hyderabad. All the students having better teachers, better schools,
Right.
better infrastructure, better IT infrastructure, better internet, broadband, right? They had all the things. And a B and C class student competed with the A class city. Same board.
Right.
But you see, there's no equality in that. Right?
Right.
I had that pain. That's why the distance learning solution came into the mind. I want to connect each and every student with the best of the teachers, so that they can get the better teachers, better education stuff, better content, so that they can compete on the same ground. There's a NEET exam, JEE, all the exams. Do you feel like every student is competing on the same ground with the different infrastructure facilities what they have? So distance learning and digital education will fulfill their needs.
Right.
Really help them to fight with the students who have a better infrastructures and all. They can approach better teachers online. They can approach better notes, videos, exams. Not only videos or the classrooms. You see the mock test
Are done online.
and online. So all these they can adopt, right? Online. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for a student from Dhanbad or Jharkhand or from Purulia or from Asansol to come to Delhi or Kolkata and stay there and bear the heavy expenses there
Absolutely.
and then compete with those people. It's very hard. So distance learning really helping them. Digital education is really helping them to compete with the people.
So do we currently have any sort of like any program or any initiative in place to encourage teachers?
Yeah, we have a virtual classrooms in this office. I like to show it to you. That where teacher can connect multiple classrooms from different parts of India or different parts of the world, and they can teach the students from one place. And all the classrooms can be connected. Maybe 200, 300 students can be connected. All right. I'll just give you an example. Anand Kumar. Anand Kumar says Super 30. Why not Super 5000? Why he want to restrict his education to 30 people only? Why not 300 people or 3,000 or 30,000?
Maybe because of lack of connectivity.
Lack of, I would say that he is not able to connect, or lack of the infrastructure. Maybe he's teaching to the poor people, but poor people don't have those infrastructure or maybe internet connectivity or maybe a tablet or laptop, whatever. But उससे ये तो नहीं होता कि जो बच्चे अमीर हैं जो पढ़ना चाहते हैं उनको हम दूर क्यों करें उनसे.
Well said.
करेक्ट. उन्होंने तो बेचारों ने कोई दोष नहीं किया ना. बच्चा तो सबके लिए कॉमन है.
एजुकेशन
है. एजुकेशन तो एक फंडामेंटल राइट है, सबको मिलना चाहिए. तो वो इक्वालिटी होनी चाहिए, चाहे वो गरीब बच्चों की हो चाहे वो अमीर हो, इधर से रिच स्टूडेंट और अ पुअर स्टूडेंट. इक्वालिटी शुड बी देयर.
बट सर अगर हम बात करें टीचर्स की, अभी लाइक even in Bihar there are so many teachers who are very much intelligent and they are doing in their niche, but they have less technical understanding. So
let me tell you, sales of digital boards and studios is much more in Bihar now after this cancer classes and other classes. सबसे ज्यादा है.
Okay, that's great.
Many small companies from Delhi had opened their office in Patna, in Ranchi. Odisha, सबसे ज़्यादा digital education.
Even students from Bihar have a record of.
Correct. सबसे ज़्यादा installation है वहाँ पे. लोग आते हैं, people comes here, pay us, and they take goods from here to Bihar. Why? They get the cheapest one. आप उनको सस्ता दोगे, डेफिनेटली वो लेंगे. अफोर्डेबल होना चाहिए ना.
Absolutely.
अब you cannot sell a 60,000 rupees product at 2 lakh rupees. That's a cruelty towards your society, towards your role. God has given you such a big capability to serve to the society.
Right.
Right? We should. Nation should be thankful to you that what you are doing.
Right. And I believe that especially not just in manufacturing industry but any business, research and development are the key to sustainability. Correct. So how are you investing in that at Digital Life Services? As
I said that we are already done starting with the software and the hardware. We have the cheapest hardware, affordable hardware with us. I would not say cheapest. If you say cheap, people say it's maybe quality issue. We have the world class hardware with the economical price, affordable price. We have world-class software with affordable price.
And now you have also started about to start a manufacturing unit.
We are already doing, but right now our capacity is very less.
Okay.
With this with the new plant, we can produce at least 200 to 300 panels per day.
That's a big number.
Big number. So my idea is that in next year we'll have a capability we can make maybe 100k panels year.
Per year.
Per year.
That's good. And apart from this, what are your other expansion plans?
I have another expansion plan that we are going to put a new factory in Jharkhand. my birthplace.
To serve your people back.
Yeah, to serve my people back. Whatever I've earned from my land and from my city, I want to give that back. And that's what we have started with Punjab. That is my family motherland. Then we have now. I'm starting with the Jharkhand. That is my hometown. So we are going to establish a plant very soon there, maybe this financial year only. And then we are already doing in Delhi and all other places. Manufacturing is already there. So these are two plants what we are planning. So after I think this financial year, we were able to have 100K panels a year. We are coming with many other things like all-in-one, so that all the labs, computer labs can be expanded for all the students. Students should get economical computing devices. We have a plan to launch tablets also, so that online classes can be done easily. We have planned to launch mini PCs, so that people want to upgrade their PCs, they can upgrade their
Wonderful.
computers. We have planned to launch laptops also. Laptops can be given to the students at affordable prices.
That's great.
Yeah.
That would be, I think, better for everybody.
Yes.
And apart from this, can you please talk about any program that you currently have in place, maybe any partnership with the government or any organization?
Right now, we are not doing any participation in the government, but we are now, next year, we have a plan to teach more, to train, I would say, more than 5 lakh teachers in India with the help of Microsoft and Intel. We are working on that program. We are going to start very soon, so that we can train teachers how to do online teaching and all. So that once they will be trained, they can pass on this to next 5 lakh teachers.
Absolutely. I must say, this is a very good initiative, because a teacher first should be able to teach others.
This all will be B and C class cities.
Okay, in tier B and tier C. That's very good. And Mr. Virendra, now since you have already reached at this state, so I believe that success has a different definition for everyone. So what is your definition of success? And do you think you have reached it?
See, I have a satisfaction, I would say. I have a satisfaction that at least we did something. And we have to take this to the next level. This is a start, this is not an end actually. So I will be more happy if we can next 5 years, we can install more than 20 lakh classrooms, digital classrooms in India. I would say at least 20% of India classrooms will be digital equipped. Right now it's only 4 to 5%. Right? So अगर हम वो कर पाए that हमने 20% plus classrooms को digitally equipped किया और students तक पहुंचाया, I'll be more happy. At that time I feel that yes, I did something for my country and for the society.
That would be a true success for you.
Yeah.
Do you think any barrier in terms of reaching that point?
Right now I don't think so. Anything can be done, because now people are adopting the things. People are also very positive that we have to go ahead for this. Like government also did many initiatives. We recently finished supply for Telangana 18,000 classrooms. We finished UP supply for 18,000 hardware classroom for 18,000 classrooms. Then 6,500 for Maharashtra. So government initiatives are also there. So from our side, whatever the best we can supply under Make in India at the affordable price, we'd like to do that. And we'd like to continue on that.
Okay. So Virendra, now this is very offbeat question here. Like suppose if you have never started this business, where will you imagine yourself now?
I don't know. But really, I never planned for that. Always I like to accept the challenges. But we have to do some changes. We have to do some new thing for the society, for ourselves. That really give me a new satisfaction. Like, yes, I did it. And I had given to the society. So these two plants, what we are putting right now in Punjab and Jharkhand, those will be that will make us India's largest hardware IT hardware manufacturing company. Others are getting done from the contract manufacturing, but we will do our own. We are not following any contract manufacturer, Dixon or anything else. So we have our own manufacturing, we have our own software, we have our own assembly lines, we have everything our own.
Wonderful. And to have such a brilliant vision for the country, not just for the country, but for the people as well, one need to have a fresh mind. So how do you we can see that when we come here, you have a busy schedule all day long. So how do you unplug yourself from this?
I go on the long drive. I just go on take my car and go on long drive, maybe in the night or maybe early morning, wherever I feel, and I listen music, and I watch at least one movie every week. And that is my I just keep myself fresh always.
Yeah, that is important.
Yeah, I never go to the late night parties. I never go to any friends' parties and all. I like to spend some time with myself always.
A me time, that is important.
My time. I don't go out. You can find me only two places: either at home or in the office. Or you can find me on the road if I'm moving somewhere alone.
Long drive is your hobby. That's your secret, or that's
I always I have to drive. I just from here to Jalandhar. I like to drive the car in one go. I never stop. If I go drive 6 hours, then 6 hours continue drive, and I reach destination.
So driving is the key to your energy.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And Mr. Virendra, now to conclude this conversation, I would like to know: do you have any advice for the people, for the entrepreneurs especially? Any advice for them?
Yeah, I can advise that don't follow others. Create your own path. Do innovation. Create your own product. Create your own solution for the society. This is how the China did. This is how Korea did. This is how Japan did.
Right.
This is how we have to do it. And we have to do innovations. We have to create our own solutions, our own things, and then we need to give it to society. That will be a value addition in the business. If you just follow that what others are selling and you are following and you are doing the same thing, there is a box moving. There's no innovation.
Right.
So you have to keep on doing innovations. What next? What next? What should I do the next? Then only you can win the game.
Thank you so much. These words of wisdom will indeed surely inspire many. But while you will inspire others, what is your inspiration? Who inspired you the most?
My inspiration was my father, who really, I just seen him since childhood, though he passed 20 years back, but since childhood I just saw him, how innovative he was, and he was a contractor, and he built many big things. I've seen him building a Bokaro steel plant. I've seen him building Durgapur steel plant. I've seen him building BST factory. I've seen him building this Pathankot Thin Dam. I've seen him many things. And once you stand and you see there is a big dam in front of you, and then you imagine that your father had built this. So what the feeling you have? You can imagine. You stand in front of a big chimney and you see your father have built this with the help of maybe 3,000, 5,000 people. Then that's a quality of a great leadership. Right? So he was my inspiration that we have to make things bigger. Think big, do big.
Wonderful. And while coming here, we just came across a picture that I would like to highlight.
I'll show it to you.